Welcome to the Champions Diet Podcast. Good news, God is willing to do you good. Therefore, you have to move from the point of believing God can to the point of saying God is willing and God has done it for me right now. Mark 1:40-45. A leper came to Jesus and pleaded on his knees. If you want to, he said, you can cure me. Feeling sorry for him, Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him. Of course, I want to be cured. And the leprosy left him at once and he was cured. Jesus immediately sent him away and sternly ordered him, mind you say nothing to anyone, but go and show yourself to the priest and make the offering for your healing prescribed by Moses as evidence of your recovery. The man went away, but then started talking about it freely and telling the story everywhere, so that Jesus could no longer go openly into any town, but had to stay outside in places where nobody lived. Even so, people from all around will come to him. You see, we all agree that God can do all things. But where our faith becomes shaky is in the question, is it God's will to do it for me right now? Here we begin to doubt if it is God's will to do good at the moment. Well, I will say that is not being fair to a good God and Father. For instance, which good father on earth will not be willing to do good to his child and soon as possible, especially when that child is disciplined, is good, is matured, and is wise? I tell you, no father will do that. Well, for an undisciplined child, a father may want that child to learn 1 or 2 lessons. That is what happened to the children of Israel in 1 Samuel chapter 4. So they camped at a place called Ebenezer. That is a place that reminds them that God is their help. And they even brought the ark of God's presence to the camp for battle. But God still allowed the Philistines to defeat them because they have broken covenant with God. Yet they want to assume that all is well. Now, I will encourage you to restore your love for God and walk in His ways. And where you are lacking, call for grace to help you. Why? Because that is where grace comes in. Grace comes to complete whatever you may be lacking and makes you fit for God's kindness. Grace is God's willingness to help you. Then you can be absolutely sure that God can and is willing to help you right now. You are the champion. Move up in your faith ladder from God can to the point where you believe God will do it right now, and believe it with all your heart that He has done it for you. Now, make the champion's daily victory confession to yourself. Say, today I call you Ebenezer, the Lord my helper. God is willing to help me. God has helped me. I am helped by the Lord today. Amen. God bless you. Shalom.